Look, bro, motivation is overrated. And look, the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people will feel motivated to do something, but eventually they fall off of that motivation cliff. And that's where discipline comes in. Because you see, with motivation, bro, it's more emotional. It's more you seeing something or feeling a certain way or whatever, and you go get it. You try to go get it. But at the end of the day, like, it only lasts for so long. And when you are driven by pure, just only motivation, you always feel like you need to feel ready for a moment. You need to feel ready to feel driven instead of just doing it, just being that thing. And the difference is that discipline is what really carries you. It makes things habitual instead of just doing it. You feel? Motivation is more of you want to do something, you're desiring to do something. But discipline is you became that thing. You are that thing. Like, look, all last year, I was super just inconsistent with the gym, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would go in there when I felt motivated, but eventually the motivation would die out. And guess what? I will go a month or a couple weeks without going to the gym because my motivation died out. Until it comes back, until the motivation came back, I didn't go back to the gym, and that's a problem. You feel me? And that's how you got to look at everything in life. Motivation is overrated, and I'm saying, guys, say it a second time. You can't be driven by purely motivation. When discipline is how you make things habitual, that's how you become the thing. This year, I made it a goal to make sure I'm consistent. You know what I'm saying? Consistency in the gym can be just going 4 times a week, can be going 2 times a week, could be going 5 times a week. As long as you're going consistently, then you're disciplined. When you keep on doing something over and over and over and over again, it wires your brain to make that a habit, you feel me? And once that thing becomes a habit, you're no longer just doing that thing. You're no longer just driven by motivation, by a desire to reach a certain goal. At this point, you became that thing because now you're disciplined, and you will get to the goals that you set because it's a habit now. You're just so used to doing it that you don't need motivation. You don't need to see a motivational speech. You don't need to see this motivation video. You don't need to go on Instagram and see whatever. You don't need to look in the mirror and look at your body and be like, dang, I need to, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to have that 2 a.m. Motivational thing that just makes you get down on the floor and do some push-ups. You don't need that when you got discipline. When you only got motivation, bro, you need that because you're only driven by little short-term goals and stuff like that. But with discipline, you are that thing. You don't go a whole week just thinking, dang, maybe I should go to the gym. No, you go to the gym. I go to the gym 4 times a week, and whether it's a Monday, Tuesday, and then skip, and then Thursday, Friday, it don't matter. I'm going 4 times a week, no matter what, because I became that. And when you're disciplined, bro, you will feel it. Like this year, just through 4 months, I feel so much better. I've been eating way better. I cut out fast food, basically. I only had fast food 2 times this year. Like, I'm eating whole foods. I'm cooking for myself a lot so that I don't have to spend money on fast food. And I'm gonna have a video about healthy eating and stuff too, because, you know what I'm saying? But you feel me? Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, just throw motivation out the way and be disciplined. Now, to take this away from the gym aspect of things, I want to show y'all, look, even in like YouTube, right? Because my last video was about YouTube and you know what I'm saying, starting a business or whatever. Look, discipline versus motivation in YouTube. Let's say you get motivated, you drop a video, you was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You see a video do good, right? You're motivated to do another video. You drop it, it flops. Now what? That motivation is gone. That motivation is gone now because you were only motivated when you saw that maybe you can do something. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, because your video did good. So now you're motivated to go ahead and upload more. But once that one flops, your brain is telling yourself, I can't do this. What am I doing this for? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting that same dopamine that I was before. That's what motivation is driven by. Dopamine, right? Come on, man. That's what it's driven by, for real, honestly. And look, the biggest of the biggest YouTubers, the most consistent YouTubers, they're not motivated to keep on going. Motivation comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling. But discipline is not a feeling. Discipline is the becoming. It is you becoming who you are set out to be. You feel me? Motivation is wanting goals and discipline is being those goals. So if you're disciplined on YouTube, you don't get motivated to drop a video. You just do it because that is it's a habit. It's habitual now. You feel me? You are disciplined to just drop videos consistently on a consistent basis. When I first started, right? Before 2023, before I even, you know what I'm saying, whatever, I wasn't disciplined. I was just motivated every once in a while to drop, get maybe a couple good videos, drop, views would get bad, and I would stop because I was only just motivated. I was just driven by the thought of being a bigger YouTuber. But guess what? motivation dies out. You got to remember that. When I finally started dropping consistently, views started going up, I became disciplined. I dropped every day for like 6 months straight. Basically, I think I even had some double days dropped. And yeah, I was disciplined. And guess what? I had my downs. I had my ups. But when I had the downs, I was disciplined. So it didn't matter. My motivation, my desire, I was driven. And because of the discipline being more than the motivation, I kept on going even when the views dropped. And guess what I did? I just learned from what happened. Look at your analytics. Like I said last video, look at your analytics. There's a reason why your views are low. What's the CTR? You feel me? What's the engagement look like throughout the video? Where did people click off at? You got to actually look at stuff like that. And you got to be disciplined to do that too, because I'm telling you, YouTube is not easy at all. It's not easy. It's not, bro, look, a lot of people say it's luck, but luck is when preparation meets opportunity. I forgot who said that, but I keep on hearing it. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of like stuff like that, but yeah, when you're prepared, when the opportunity comes around, guess what? You will be ready and you will be able to take advantage fully of that opportunity because you were disciplined, not because you were motivated. Just remember that, bro. Just remember, motivation dies out, discipline is not, because it's habitual. And I'm going to keep on saying it over and over again because it's repetition in your mind to remember that discipline is more important than motivation. So look, now that I told y'all all this other stuff, it's time for action. Action. You feel me? Action. This is what you're going to do. Whatever you're thinking of doing, remember my last vid. If you watched it, if you didn't, go watch it. Whatever you're thinking of doing, the business you want to start up, going to the gym to get your body right, starting your YouTube channel because you want to be a big YouTuber, whatever risk, whatever thing you want to do, bro, just do it, but don't do it because of motivation. I don't want to hear that. It's more than being motivated. You could be motivated. That's cool. That's cool. But when you're motivated, also just keep it in your mind to just keep on going no matter what, no matter the up, no matter the down, no matter if your video drop and it go crazy, because you got to just keep on going. No matter if your video drop and it does nothing, you got to just keep on going. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you drop the video and you learn something. The video didn't do good. Okay. So maybe people don't want to see this. So I'm going to try something else. The video do good. Okay. People want to see this. I'm going to get that video and do kind of a series off of it and see what happens. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's another way to really make sure that you're getting everything out of what you're doing, bro. And even like I said, bro, if you're just motivated and it does bad, you're not going to care about looking at the analytics to see what you could do better. You just just throw it off to the side and be like, I'll come back later. Maybe, or I'll just try something else. No, because you wanted to be a YouTuber, but you're not acting like it. You're just motivated to be a YouTuber. You're not disciplined to be a YouTuber. You want the goal. You want the goal of getting subscribers, getting paid by YouTube, being able to pay your bills with YouTube, having a full income by YouTube and brand deals and all this other stuff. You want that stuff, but you're not willing to become it. That's the problem.